How's it going, riders? And in today's video we're going to be showing you how to properly tighten some BMX handlebars. If you commonly have your BMX bars moving while you're riding, it can make it really unsafe, so I'm going to show you how you can properly tighten them so they never move again. The first step is to secure your bike somewhere where you can easily work on it, whether it's putting it in a bike stand or flipping your bike upside down. If you're going to clamp your frame like I did, make sure you don't clamp it too hard, otherwise you can damage the paint or your frame. The next step is to take off all the bolts on the front of the stem until your handlebars come completely off. Make sure to brace yourself when you're taking off the last bolt so your handlebars don't drop to the ground. After your handlebars are off, rub your finger on the inside of your stem to see if any paint comes off. This extra paint and debris can be a reason why your handlebars are moving. If you find excess paint or debris inside your stem, just rub it down with soapy water and a clean rag. If this doesn't work, you may have to move the sandpaper, but don't use too rough of sandpaper, otherwise you might smooth down your grooves and make your handlebars move even more. After cleaning your stem, you're now ready to reapply your handlebars. If you're doing this by yourself, you can just rest your handlebars on your frame so you can do it hands-free. Next, just screw in the first bolt so that you don't have to hold the handlebars anymore. Next, just apply the rest of the bolts tight enough so that they're secure, but not tight enough to tighten the bars so that you can still make some adjustments. Next, make sure that all the grooves are aligned and inside the stem so you can have as much grip as possible. Next, then move the bars to the position that you like to ride at. Then tighten the screws so that the bars no longer move. The most common BMX position is having your bars parallel with the fork. The next step is to tighten all the bolts to the correct tightness. If you have a torque wrench, the torque spec should be about 5 to 8 Newton meters, but I'm guessing most of the people here don't. You should tighten the bolts top to bottom so that you don't make the gap uneven between the bar and the stem. What that means is that the gaps between the front and back of the stem should be about the same. If they are any different, it can cause uneven tightness of the bolts and can make your bars move even more. If the gaps are any different, you can loosen and tighten the top 2 bolts or the bottom 2 bolts to even the gap. Now that your bars are back on, you're ready to go ride. Do a few test jumps or bunny hops to make sure that your bars don't shift, and then you can go out and ride for real. For real, cuz. For real. Thank you guys for watching. If you found this video useful, please leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see more mechanic videos like this, just let me know. And y'all ready to go shred. For real. For real.